In this video, we're gonna do the lab for like an extension of the data structures or further data structures. So we're going to do the sets and the booleans. Sets is another collection of unique elements. Sets is just like what we learned in the discrete math. So what a set means is have all the elements. However, first of all, they're unordered. Second, there is no duplicates. It's all unique. So duplicates will be eliminated. Just keep one of them, right? So to make a new set, you can just assign a set to X, and it's use the curly brackets. And so I'm going to erase all the output, and we're going to do it again. So I have the set. Now I can add elements. So you're going to use the add to add elements, and then you can show the set. I can add another elements, and then I can show X now becomes 2 elements. However, if I try to add the same elements, because set is a unique collection of unique elements without order. So it's basically, because we already have one, if you're trying to add another one, it's just keep the same, right? It's gonna keep the same, so it's still the same even you add another duplicates. Sometimes when we have a list, right? When we have a list, like list 1 is right here, and however we turn them into sets, it's going to eliminate all those duplicates and only keep one elements, and that will give us this 1 2 3 4 5 6. So that's about the sets. The next part is going to be booleans. Booleans are actually only has true or false values. So it is basically 2 integers 0 1. However, we still use the true or false as a boolean variables. You can assign a variable with a true value, and then you can show, and then you can show. And here, if you want, you actually can show what's the type of A. For example, here you type type A, and then when you execute, it's going to tell you what's the data type of A. A is a boolean. When you actually have an expression, it can quickly evaluate what's the value. It's going to be a boolean. In this case, is 1 greater than 0. 1 greater than 2 is false, so it's give you false. We can also use none as a placeholder for an object that we don't want to reassign yet. We can assign none as a placeholder for B, and then when you print what's the value of B, it's gonna give you none. Now that's pretty much all for the extended data types, and we are ready actually play a game. It's called a Hangman. Probably many of you played it before. So what it does is actually ask guess the Hangman, right? It will ask you what are the characters you're supposed to spell them. So if you run this, it will basically ask you what's your name. Let's say I'm Davey, right? It's Davey. Hello, Davey. You ready to play this? You have so many bars, right? Without any indication, I'm gonna type guess a character. I'm gonna guess E. So there's 1 E. So we have it here, and then how do I guess another elements? We actually has a dictionary right here. And we can you can make the dictionary big, very very big, and then you can actually doing all those Hangman more or in a more comprehensive way. But here I'm not very good at the spelling or Hangman, but I'm gonna try it, right? I'm gonna say G if there's any G. So maybe I, right? I'm gonna try I. So I have I. A maybe. Yeah, I guess it's a vinegar. Vinegar. I think it has R. Yep. V. Yep. It's a vinegar. So this is a game that we often play. We see on the TV, but we can make one when we by our own. So Python is very powerful. You see, only have this much line, less than 100 lines of code. We actually make the whole game work. If you miss some of those, right? Let's say D. It will actually tells you wrong. You have 9 more guesses. It shows you all those counts, right? So that's all for this session.